Okay, class, as we discussed last week, Germany had been united through the efforts of Bismarck, but was now under the rule of this man, Kaiser Wilhelm II. Unfortunately for Germany, Wilhelm II was not known for his political savvy, and by 1914 he had managed to alienate France, Russia, as well as Great Britain, thus encircling Germany with potential enemies. Because of the situation, Germany needed a plan that would prevent a two-front war. For this, they turned to Alfred von Schlieffen, chief of the Imperial German General Staff. His plan consisted of an attack that would travel through northern France and then turn south and converge on Paris. The hope was that this plan would defeat France in 4 weeks, giving German forces enough time to head east and prepare for war against Russia, whose forces would be slower to mobilize. The Schlieffen Plan depended as much on French reaction as German speed and strength. The plan was contingent upon the French attacking Germany head-on, at which point the German defensive line would bend but not break. This would pull the French army into Germany, and once the German army reached Paris, it would be too late for the French army to return. After the Germans took Paris, they would surround French forces and proceed to Russia. This plan relied on 2 key factors for success. The first of these factors was the speed and strength of the attack, particularly on the right flank traveling through Belgium. In fact, it is rumored that Schlieffen's last words were, "Keep the right strong," referring to the right flank of the attack. The second factor was that the Germans relied on the French counterattack being a frontal assault. Along with this, the German line needed to bend but not break. This would allow the French to be sucked into Germany far enough that they would not be able to retreat and would be surrounded by the German attack upon their reaching Paris. Unfortunately for Germany, this plan was extremely risky and had several drawbacks. The first of these drawbacks was that the German army had to march through Belgium, which was a neutral country. Not only would Germany's invasion anger the political powers of enemies and neutral nations alike, but there were very poor roads. This logistical issue could slow down the German advance, throwing the plan off entirely. The second drawback was that if the French broke through the small force defending Germany, they had direct access to the heart of Germany. The final issue was that should the German advance be slowed, they would be stuck in France, disallowing any chance to deal with a Russian response and making supplying the large fighting force very difficult.